So I did pause it for a second because it was such a simple thing and I didn't want to drag it out any further. And I don't know how to even add this into the next clip. So that's together. It's done. It spins on the base so your air valve is open. It opens and closes. You can see all the way through it, probably not. That's all I was doing. Top, spins, flips. I mean, it's like brand new. Very, very different type of an atomizer. Unique, I like it. I like it a lot. It's gonna be badass when I get it on here. Now, here's what's cool. The coil's in there, as you saw me do earlier. I didn't do anything while you were gone other than get that head straightened out on the base. So, and I got the same situation here. There's that little black piece that goes up top. Okay? Everything's together here. Nothing's been added to it at this point. Let's see if there's gonna detect the atomizer or not, because there's another problem. I didn't even turn it on, so let's do that. Let's try it. Give me a head start anyway. Like, I'm not gonna cheat. It's on. Okay. And it's gonna say detect. If it detects it and it's a new coil, so look at that. New coil. New is like still. Oh shucks. I hit that button on mistake because it's on the side. I'm gonna pull it off again. No atomizer. Now I'm gonna do it again. I gotta see which button to hit because it's a brand new coil. I don't want to hit the burn button with a new coil. It'll burn my coil up. Or yours. All right. We're just having fun today. And I snugged it all up. This is more snug than anything. The glass to the base. This is the hard part for me. I didn't get when I had to use this on a regular basis. The breathing apparatus sometimes would unscrew the whole atomizer. So you got to get that really happy fine point in between. So you got to adjust it before you screw it down. You really do. So right now I'm just kind of playing with it to see what a good spot is. And I'm going to set it at that spot. You don't want to over tighten these, okay? They're a little older of a model, but they're great. If you want flavor, oh, love it. And then, you know, when you're adjusting this initially, it's always best if you hold the atomizer while you're adjusting your airwave. Me, I got it blowing all the way open. If you're just beginning, that might not be what you need to do. Woo! Here's what just happened. It's a blooper reel because I told you I just don't ever want to hit the coil. It just happened for just a split second. Got a nice burny, stinky scent to it, but we're still gonna go ahead and go through with the fill. All right, because everything's in place, right? Yes, snug. Air apparatus is open. I don't care. You can see all the way through on this thing too. It's very odd. Hello. It's a big airway. All right. Love it. Everything's loose. Look at all the gaga right there. You don't do nothing with it but throw it away. Side of your way. Side of your way. Everything's wiped out. Look, that's my mess done, right? Big steel garbage can over here. Piggy bow. Forget about it. Forget about it. All right. Now, I'm gonna take this here, open it up. Chip, chip. Open it. So you're right. Nice seal on it. Now, I want to help it a little bit today. I'm gonna help it. I'm gonna put a cloud in there. I'm gonna put something that makes clouds, not just flavor. I'm gonna help it. But it's got a big heat to it as well. I got an idea. Imagine this. I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna base this with a product called Coastal Clouds. I highly recommend, especially if they want to put me on payroll. Hi. It's a premium blend. It's an excellent e-vape. It's just delicious. It's an iced apple peach strawberry. So if you like menthol, here's your guy. I'm gonna pop this in. I remember I can't pop this open and bang it because I haven't soaked the coil. So I will definitely get it to the coil, and I'll be looking for leaks at any given time while I fill this bottom, because this has to really get in and soak, because that whole coil in there is being encompassed by that aluminum that Geekvape uses to build these apparatuses. So it's very small, so the thinner your tip on your juice is the better. Now remember, now I've got about all the cotton covered, which is your main point. Now look, because of the head, it's a little old fashioned. They've come a long way. Geekvape is excellent. I'll never talk bad, especially if I'm on the payroll. So I can take a paper towel. I hate the juice, man. I hate it on my hands. It just sucks. Excuse that if that was bad grammar. Okay, but I can use it in a sentence very nicely. Okay, like I had it in the past, sucked on a lollipop, Tootsie Pops. Anyway, look, man, I'm just trying to keep it different. Ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. I figured I'd bring my own little unique personality, my craziness, put a little seriousness too, and my speech impediment, you know. You got Tourette's. I really don't. That's wrong. I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. The comedy thing didn't really work. All right, so here we go. I got that base covered, but you know, I want a little more of that juice in there. It didn't leak from the base. Everything's wide open. It leaked from the top. That's because these are like plastic inserts up here. Then you gotta be patient. I'm trying to hustle through the show, and I think one of my biggest problems in life is always hurrying through everything, where I've never really done this on film, and it's kind of fun to just take your time. So if you're sitting out there whittling wood and you're old like me, maybe you'll like it. I don't know if this is for the age group of the 20-year-olds or so, but it might be, because you'll learn some stuff early, guys. And I keep it clean for a reason. Meet me on the streets. I don't speak quite this good and fluently in grammar. Okay, I use a little slang. Anyway. All right, here we go. So what I want to do, make sure there's no slime. Oh, wipe it all off. I'm looking for leaks now around the screw areas. I even popped it to see if it's in. You know, it's on. See? You know, we took care of that. That's why I'm hitting it too. If you ever do that, prime it a little bit when it's still going in the process of soaking into the cotton. I normally wouldn't touch it, but because I hit it too soon on mistake, you gotta take that gamble. This coil could still be fried from it. And I'm gonna let it soak. I'm looking at the timer, and this is part 2, and I'm 6:37 in. This is ridiculous, okay? But it's worth it. All right. Now, so I did, remember, the pop-up cloud. See that? Oh, it's reversed. Iced apple, peach, strawberry. So imagine it tasting like that. You know what you do to get that, to make it taste like an iced tea, is put lower wattage. If you want to learn your variables, that's a whole nother class. But if you can remember, this is it. Ohm's law. O-H-M-S. ohmslaw.org. That's the variable of electricity. You put your wattage in there in a calculator, especially designed for just this apparatus and others. And they'll give you all the other ones to type in around it to give it the best possible taste. However, there's so many different ways to do it. Stick to your watts. Let the machine manipulate around it, because there's a lot to learn, and I've been through them all. It's easier to just move your wattage around. If it starts to taste funky, then you change the variables. Got a little bit in this lesson. But if I got iced tea, apple, strawberry, what if I put some candy in there, man? It's another product I like, and it's actually another really good, well-made e-juice. It's Twist, okay? And what I do is I like to mix them together, and it gives me a unique flavor. And I'm not breaking any laws, I own them, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, just telling you that's what I do. If that was wrong, I apologize, but it's fun, and I enjoy to do it. So now that I've got all that done, I've took all this time, so I'm 30 minutes in to save myself at least 50 bucks. And then that doesn't count how long that 50 bucks lasts me, because I got the juice, I got the whole thing of coils now. And glass, I mean, if I can break the glass, it's $5. You know what I'm saying? If they still sell it. If I want a new head, it's $15, 20 bucks. esigmafia.com. And if y'all want to put me on the payroll, I am so ready for you. I love you guys. You rock. Anyway, they do a great job. They deliver very quickly. All right, now look, this is about a 3/4 mix. I'm going to say inside of my tank here, I got about 3/4 with the iced strawberry, whatever it was. So I already forget. And this is more like a twist. It's like Jawbreaker and Jolly Ranchers. It's got its own unique taste. I'm telling you, put it in there alone, it's delicious too. But imagine some iced tea with some candy in it. This is something new for me, man. And you just go slow. I'm taking my time. There's nobody here with me. It's just for fun of my family, whatever. And I could always be paid to edit it down or teach me what I need to do. I'm just kidding, man. I'm retired. I'm married, and I'm just having fun. I think we could use more shows that are laid back, kicking it, chilling, nice and smooth. Teaches you something. If you're especially into this stuff, man, you're saving so much money. And in this time, man, we need to save every penny we can. So that's at least how I feel about it. Sometimes I change my accent up. All right, here we go. Since this is heard all around the world, there's a special announcement. I forgot who that was for, but somebody was around the world heard that. They might know what I said, because I don't know. Anyway, I'm just biding time, because, man, I've got it full. This is ready to go. This is like my baby. I love this thing. They could have stopped when they made this thing, man. And what the good news is I had that thing soaking already for a good 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the quickest one I have to kill this other time, and I'm going to second segment this one, okay? And that's what we'll do. I'll figure that out. And you can watch it another time, because you're going to wonder what I did in the last one, because I didn't end it. So this will end it too. This will be a quicker segment, and you can see another one done. So here we go. Wait a minute. I'm looking still, and I double check OCD. Leave room at the top. Now this is I just rebuilt this basically without any new components other than a coil. So what I got to do is make sure I have the right tightness on the glass, because the glass is what snugs up to this opener on the bottom. This was one of the hiccups in this device. If this was on the top, it would be a sub-ohm tank, or a Z tank at least, or just a regular Geekvape. So like I said, everybody's different. You know, they got all these different makes. So now, see, this is making me wonder, did I do this for nothing or not? Because now if I choke that coil out, as long as it fires, I still got a chance to save it, because that's what it's all about, man. Just getting it to work right. And I can teach you something if it's clogged, but if it's not, I'll save it for another episode. I just done this today. I'll tell you while I'm waiting for this to soak, and I flip over and I'm wiping off. I'm filling up one of the vapes, and it was my, what was it? The T200, the latest Geekvape apparatus, and it has I put a sub-ohm tank on it. So with that said, I'd overflowed the tank, and basically it was clogged. I was like, well, what do I do? You know, I mean, fill the tank up a little too much. It's a sub-ohm tank. It should do well with that. And I thought, well, maybe the coil's fried or whatever. Hadn't used it yet. Point was, it's a trick I learned a while back. I just did it as a joke, basically, to see what happened to me. If the thing would pop out or I'd suck in or blow out. But I took it. I can't do it now with this, because I don't know what it would do. But when it's clogged, I've done this several times as a gag, because what's it going to do? Get oil on me? This is not proven. This is only proven by a stupid bald guy in your screen. But if you have a clogged, and I'm full here, and you have a clogged coil, you can literally blow it here soft. I did this right now, and I'm mixing it in there. Oh my God, that's how you can mix it quicker. My goodness, I'm smart. No, listen. Right now, I want to go a little bit, because I want to blow it. Nice and easy. It's really tight. And you got to make sure your bottom's open to see if it's leaking fluid. Remember, I mean, I got it all the way open right now. I seem to have a good touch on it, but I'm not 100% sure of that, because I do see some liquid at the base. That was a big hiccup, I'm telling you. This is nothing new with this Oblique. I know that's why they made the repairs, and they sure did a good job. I want to make sure now, and I don't want to overblow. Remember, this is not just for this tank, what I'm showing you. Try it. What's it going to hurt? Coil's flooded. Try something, right? Instead of taking out and wasting your juice. So I'm going to a little soft. See, it's wide open. You hear the bottom blowing air? Easy. It's not bubbling. Alright. Now, what I did was I bypassed waiting more time, but I did something too. I've been in here for more than 5 minutes. There's 13 rolling on this, so we got to rock it out. Now, I don't see anything else coming out. So what I would do with this next time, I would make a note mentally not to fill it too high. You give it some room, and if I need to add some, I'd add some. Because that's the only thing I can see that I've done wrong. And I'm going to make a lot of bloopers because I'm doing it live. All right, now look, this is going to be on M4 setting, which there's a ton in here. 57.8 watts. I'm going to go up just a couple points on that. We're going to go up to 60. Okay, 1.8 ohms, 3.22 volts. Amps are going to be out of the sky here. Let's see. 18.1. Nothing coming out really. Okay, so we're good. It smells good now. This is going to be a unique taste, because we have, remember, iced apple peach strawberry. Okay? Twist. Candy. Delicious. Let's just see. Now this tastes like crap, which is very rare. I'll spit it out. Here we go. But it's just smoke. Wow, I didn't do the menthol much when I smoked. Good God, that was delicious. You know what I'm going to try to do, though? It was a good cloud, but it was a little hot and cold and weird at the back of my throat, but the flavor is crazy. So what I would do in order to get even more flavor and not have that heat and the cool at the same time with the menthol, back the wattage off. Now remember, this is an Oblique, so I don't know if I'm beating down a dead horse here, but it still looks very good. Automizer, and it's very, very affordable. And you can get a bunch of them and just change them out. You know what I'm saying? They're great. The coils are inexpensive too. All right, so I'm gonna go down to, I'm gonna say 54. Okay, went from 60 to 54, and then we got this. Now, it should give more flavor, less burn. Okay, let's see what it is on the M4 powered standard level. Okay, that was tricky. That was tricky. I honestly say that was maybe it's supposed to be like that. Remember, I don't do the menthol a lot, but I taste a lot of the mentholatum in the back of my throat on my ugula, and I like everything to pop off my tongue. So when it hits the front of my tongue with this mixture, it's wonderful. It tastes really good. But when it gets to the back of my throat, it burns, or it's cold, it will burn at the same time. So you know what I'm going to do is something simple. I'm going to take the big brother to this right here in front of you. I'm just going to do this. This is a sub-ohm tank on the L200. Okay. Just took it off. That's all I did. I'm going to take this off of the, turn it off too. So there's no trickery. You won't see any pause in the camera. It's off. Okay. Now look. Let's see if this. How does it taste on this? I bet it's not. I bet it's the coil. I just tested it to something that'll fit, because it'll fit on anything I put it on. I can put it on a Voop. As long as it's got the 810 thread, we're good to go. And I know this does. And look at how small that head is to this. Good God. And there's been trouble with this 22-inch screen overlapping. Huh. They didn't even ask me to approve it. That's how well it sunk. Let's, here we go. Wait a minute. Let's decide something different. I wonder what that is. Anybody else that smokes menthol, man, try that cloud flavor out, because that might be something banging for somebody else, but I didn't do the Newport thing or the cool thing about the cigarettes. But that's got a bite at the end of it I don't recognize. And I can't say it's bad. I just can't say I'm noticing what it is. It's just something special, but I don't have taste in my palate back there. So see, I'm educating you through my experience. And if this ain't for you, what can I tell you? I'll be gone before you know it. So don't worry about it. I just like to spit it out there. What can fix that? I've never been in this, and it's alive. I can edit it all out, and I couldn't put any of this out. Somebody's gonna watch it. All right, one person will watch it, and it might be me. I'm gonna try to lower wattage on this, man, and that's at 45. How is that possible? Better yet, I'm gonna change the setting. It's on power. I'm gonna move it to something different. I'm gonna take it to TCI, and bring it down to. I'm gonna bring it all the way down to 40 watts, from 420 degrees, 0.37 ohms. I mean, this is crazy. We're gonna get into settings more, but you see how much time this takes? I've only done one vape, and now I'm testing this Oblique on a different head that's more powerful. Or the mod is more powerful than the head. Mod is more powerful than the pod. If you're still there, who cares? I love you. There you go. Sign up down below, and we'll keep doing this crap. Here we go. Oh, that was the trick. That was the trick right there. Yeah, so if you're doing the nickel burns hot. I don't know how much you know about the settings, but if you're still here, you don't know anything about it. So what I would do, for the amateur that might still be here going, what's he getting to? What? Okay, I hear that a lot. I used to. Anyway, my family loves me. I'm going to say TC, SS. I'm going to go with 420 degrees, because you can't, it's not interchangeable. You're going to have to leave it in Fahrenheit. And I can't believe yes, I can move it. And you just do it with left and right. So I'm going to do 370. And really the temperature is embedded in Celsius at 105. So do the difference. And I'm going to do 40 watts. I bet this is going to be just delicious, like an iced tea with some candy in it. I love when I solve a problem that I don't even know existed. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know what it was. It can't be this over here. So we're going to cap this up here. And I was going to get into something new with you. Be real quick and easy, but I wasted all your time. This is episode number 2. The first one I cut out, and you're probably not here anyway, because that's 40 minutes worth of the vape, man. It's too much. So The only thing I'm going to do, you can tune out if you want, or you can sign up below. You know, it's free. You know, follow me, pop in on me, give me a few minutes of your time. I might be, fast forward me, I talk too much, all that stuff, and I don't edit. I don't cuss right out there on the camera much, and I want to see what happens now. Now I got the keys off of here. Let's see if I can drive this car. Oh, that was kind of cool. All right, so then I'm going to get off of this here setting, man. 1, 2, 3. Down, down, Leroy Brown. He was a good friend of mine. Yep. All right, I'm going to do the TI, which is titanium TCR at the 420 at 239, but I'm going to take the wattage down to, I'm going to go to, look at all that changing. Look at the variations. Right back to a MEN 31, 420, down, down. All right, here we go. I was in the 40. Just feeling it's got to be like 42 is the number popping in my head with that Celsius number and the, don't worry about the variables. 42 watts. Let's see if we've cured it on here, then we won tonight. And we'll let you go. All right, here we go. The vape man's going to burn a stroder. It's going to be fixed. And that's called winning, folks. So tune in to the next show. Before you leave, do me a favor. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe? It's free. We'll get shorter as time goes on. This is 2 segments I've done, okay? I still didn't get to the bag I got. And give me your suggestions down below. Brand new show. So let's see what's happening. We're coming out in 2023. Let's slinging. No more comedian, no more just a regular guy having fun with his pipes. I call them pipes. They're vapes. So have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. And it's just me left anyway. So good night. See you later, vape man. And I'm going to turn this off. And we're signing off, man. Have a good one. And hope to see you. I had to do that. Hope I see you next time on the show. Sign up, subscribe. It's free. Bye.